Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time around we shall be covering up a game on Ancient Isle. It's going to be Infi, who is actually spawning as the red orc. He actually chose random, so he has a spawned as orc on this map. He will be playing up against his own race, and the one who is playing his own race is a player known as Blade, or they call me MN. It's going to be human versus orc, and let's see how this game fares, as Infi will be playing up against his own main race. It will be interesting to see how he reacts, and we are seeing something really different right off the bat. We see a war mill at the back side of the base. We see the barracks coming up. Seems like he will be going for a tavern hero. That's all I can understand from this kind of a build order at the start. We're just going to speed things up a bit and see how this game progressive. We have Blade going for a complete wall off. No towers yet though. And what do we have here? The altar of the storms is coming, and he definitely will be sending out his one of the scout peons. Okay, that's also surprising. That is very surprising. He went for the troll headhunter as the first unit. Seems like he's going to go for some snipers. Well, basically sniping units, not rather snipers. He'll be going for a mass number of these, and he has selected Dark Ranger. Alright, it's going to be Dark Ranger as an orc with a non-orcish build. He's going for a rather the Dark Ranger and the Troll Headhunters. They're going to be useful in sniping down the units, and later on when you reach tier 3 you can also upgrade them to the Berserkers, and they'll be a lot faster compared to what they are right now. While we have Blade, who has crept out the orange camp on his side of the map, and he's now going for a green camp to safely creep out to level 2 with the Archmage. No shop here yet for the human player. While Infi is already halfway through in building his shop, human player definitely needs to build his shop as soon as possible. Infi now going for some creeping on this orange camp. Human has already crept out this particular camp on his side of the map. The Dark Ranger is coming really handy with the Dark Arrow, killing those units and spawning those dark minions. Human player has a footman right outside the orc player's location, and human player, as you can see the minimap, human player is coming in. He's going to be engaging the orc player. Here he comes, and orc player reaching level 2 with the Dark Ranger. I do believe he would be going for silence, or may go for the live drain ability. Both of them are quite solid, although silence would not be all that much useful just yet. It will definitely be useful later on in the game when the human player spawns his priests and his sorceresses. So orc player going for the attack on the creeps directly, while the human player is still in pursuit. Human player coming back over here. He's really gonna try and jack him, going after the troll headhunters instead. Human player getting defend, and this is where things will get a little difficult for Infi. It would be interesting to see how he reacts to this. He's trying to target the hero directly. Maybe wants to force a TP on the human player, and human player tactfully retrieving back his Archmage. Now finally Infi sending out those skeletons, and he needs to make this thing die, kill it, or just leave it to die on with some creeps or something. He definitely doesn't want to get in there with that creep, with that skeleton warrior, and have it killed by the human player, just to give him some bits of free experience. Because the human player attacking with everything he's got on the burrows, and Infi will be very familiar to such situations, because he would normally be playing as human player up against an orc and doing the same thing. It's really interesting to see these players play off race, and it's rather even more interesting to see them play up against their own main race. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over that a lot, as Blade attacking the burrow of Infi. Infi is I think he's gonna commit to this he's gonna commit to the creeping. He's gonna try and repair the burrow using everything he's got. Blade isn't doing anything to attack the peons. He's not attacking the peon. Here comes the panda. Blade select the panda, and there goes the one Breath of Fire. Although the Breath of Fire did not catch the peons, it did not manage to do too much damage. Although the burrow was being massively repaired, Infi did not manage to save it. It did waste a lot of time, and it gave him enough time to, well, to basically waste all of the human player's time with one burrow. Now the Orc player's army of trolls and the Dark Ranger are going to be attacking the human player from behind the burrows. They're going to be dealing some damage, but because of the defense, you can see the footmen are taking so less damage. Despite of the less damage, Infi is still managing to kill one of the footmen. He's going to go for another one. The trolls are dealing so much damage, and oh my, Infi may just lose his last burrow over there. He definitely will be losing. He's trying to make some at the backside of the base, and oh my, he's in a tight spot. Although the human player did manage to kill 3 burrows, he did lose a good number of footmen, and Infi at that point of time did manage to creep out. And if I had to pick who got the better of the exchange, in terms of buildings, human player definitely got 3 burrows over there. Orc player lost some his food block right now because of that, but during that time Orc player managed to creep right up to level 3, and at the same time he came back, he killed all of the human player's footmen, and human player is in a tight spot right now. Oh my, I thought they were just gonna follow it and try and kill that Archmage, but no, they're gonna back out, and he's gonna go for the attack on this footman. The footman will die. The footman will definitely die, and Infi will pick up the pieces on this Knoll of Overseer camp. Human player retreating back to base and getting to tier 2. He's got his Arcing Santhams ready. Going to be training those priests. Priest will be coming in, and he definitely needs to get Dispel. The adapt training of the priests. The adapt training will be crucial, very crucial up against these dark minions. He can dispel them using that, and while the Infi goes for the attack on this camp, human player is coming from behind, jacking him. Orc player is currently creep jacked, and splitting away the units. Nice, I like that, splitting the units a little, and attacking the heroes. The heroes are still at lower hit points. I'm not sure whether the human player blade even tried to do any kind of healing with the scroll of healing, or I don't even remember what it's called. And oh my, do I hear shamans? Infi's going all in with shamans. Infi's going with shamans, and he's going to be doing some bloodlust, I think. Although we don't see any tier 3 coming, the shamans do have their adapt training, and they have lightning shield right now. The purge is going to be killing the elementals, and that's definitely going to be useful. And oh my, that's two of the trolls being taken out by that breath of fire. Infi did manage to kill one of the priests, and he's going after the other one. Here comes a few spellbreakers. The human player even went for backpack. Those units gained 2 inventories. So Infi now retreating back to base, going to be rejuvenating his units a bit, and he's committing to this. He is definitely committing to this. He's training spirit walkers. I mean to say shamans. He's not training spirit walkers. Spirit walkers would be a good option. Rather just one spirit walker just to create that spirit link. 1 or 2 of them would be great. You also have to keep in mind the food count, but when you consider that kind of an army composition, both of the players are maintaining below 50 food, and human player is playing very aggressively, while Infi is kind of lying low. He's playing rather defensively. He's creeping a lot, and he just crept out one camp. He doesn't have any TP to return back, although he does have a scroll of speed. Now would be a good time to pop that scroll of speed and return to the base as soon as possible. Shaman can use the second spell, that is lightning shield, on one of the human units, and that'll be giving him some advantage, some edge in the battle. And here comes the Orc player. Orc player is going to try and snipe down the Archmage. Archmage is trapped. He was trapped. He's not trapped anymore though. Is he? No. The troll should have stayed over there. The troll definitely should have stayed. And oh my, the panda. Okay, now he's trapped. The panda is trapped. Panda is gonna be taken out, and I don't think the human player has anything to save it. Infi actually got himself a witch doctor as well, probably for the sentry ward. Sentry ward is always useful. You can just have one witch doctor, and that sentry ward is so useful, so crucial at times. Most orc players don't do that. They should actually, considering how much of the advantage you can gain with just a single sentry ward, like on one or two crucial locations. The fortress is here, and Infi will definitely be going for the I was about to say going for the master upgrade, but no, he's going for the adept training of the witch doctors. I'm not sure what's his plan is. The witch doctor's second spell is the static board, and that's not going to be all that useful if you ask me. Or I may even be wrong, because we don't get to see this kind of the army composition these days. The spellbreakers are immune to magic, and I don't think the static board should affect them in any way. As the human player is going for mass spellbreakers, I know he is completely done with footmen. Infi did train one grunt, and seems like he's just going to be using one grunt to with that lightning shield. Is he going to use that one grunt with lightning shield and deal damage on the enemy unit? And oh, poor sheep! That poor sheep got caught in the midst of battle and got caught with the lightning shield, and Infi actually managing to kill that creep even when the orc player was nearby. And there goes a nice little silence. There goes a nice little silence on the archmage, and there goes a nice little breath of fire as well. And orc player kind of overcommitting to this one actually. And oh no, this is bad. This is bad for the orc player, and he's doing what he needs to do. He's trying to and go in there. Oh no, too late. Just too late. The human player managed to kill the Dark Ranger, and what's gonna happen? I do not know. Infi right now has no hero. He's not retraining it, and Infi led the game. Seems like the pressure was too much. It was nice to see some different, some variation in your casual 1v1s in the melee games. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Just going to be clicking on these things a bit. I don't know, maybe some of you guys like to see these. You guys can just pause and see all of these. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Subscribe for more, and Z out. Bye bye.